Geury Delacruz. Geury is the winner of the Society of American Registered Architects AI Award, a master of the Arc app, and he will show you a more complicated project.
Hi, I'm Gary from SAMWA Architects. Today, I will demo the new tower features along with some helpful tips to improve your work. Let's start by creating a corner lot and setting the dimensions to 100 by 250. This looks good. Let's press next. Let's use option 1. I want to create 3 separate buildings. To do this, you can double-click the wall to split off a small segment. Then, drag it across to define a new section. This will now read as a separate building. Once separated, bring the walls as close as possible and make sure to set all shared walls to solid. Next, let's configure the core elements. I'll be adding 1 scissor stairs, 2 elevators, and a refuse room. These don't look good. Let's fix them. You can click on the blue dot to change the door location. Moving on to the second building, I'll repeat the same core layout. For this one, I'll relocate the stairs slightly and remove the extra corridor. That should do the trick for what I have in mind. Now for the fun part, unit distribution. Click on the empty area and press Generate. This is where you can set up the unit rules. Let's try a mix of 5 2-bedrooms, 1 1-bedroom, and 1 studio. Let's do a quick round of adjustment to fine-tune the layout. Once units are modified, you can right-click and press Generate to update the unit. I'll repeat the same steps for the other 2 buildings. Now that all the layouts are done, let's go to the section view and press Save. Now that we have the typical floors, we can start making changes to the building. My idea is to step each building every 5 floors. To do this, we will remove all the floors up to the 6, split it and call it 6 to 10. Now I'll add the rest of the floors that will be similar. Let's edit this floor. Only this building will stop at the 5th, so let's start removing everything. To remove the floor, you can drag one side of the wall to the end of the other side. Let's do the same for the floors 11 to 15, but this time we will remove the middle building. Alright, let's look at the 3D view. Okay, looks good. Now, of course, this is just a smaller version of a project I did, which looks like this, and we had a good max height to play around with. Now that we have all the floors set up, we can work on the first floor. So let's separate these levels and call the new one first. And this is going to mostly be commercial and amenity space, so we can delete all these units. I'm going to start with the lobby and then create the other spaces. I'll do the same for the other 2 buildings. Now that we have all the buildings set up, we can now rename them. First, we have to identify them. Let's go to the building info section. Here we can see that Tower 70 is the tallest, which is the last building, so I'll rename it to C. Tower 73 is the shortest, so I'll rename it to A. This leads to Tower 77 being building B. Now that we finish, we can print a PDF. Of course, you can always set up deductions by pressing the gear icon before printing. That's all, thanks for watching. And here's the PDF. You can also export it to Revit and refine the design.